What up, y'all? It's your boy Vic XL riding to the radio back again with another video. Now, before we start this video, I need y'all to do me a few favors. First thing I need you to do, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Show me that you appreciate the content by hitting that like button. It's absolutely free. Also, get in the comments area and comment with me. The more I see people comment, and interact, I will start going live and talking to you guys more. But I want to get interactive, so please hit that comment button. Comment about what I'm talking about. If you agree, disagree, whatever the case may be. If you share the same experience, also subscribe to the channel. This channel is Riding Dirty TV. If you're here watching this, then you know what it is. Subscribe to the channel and please share. Let a friend know. Let a friend know that we are out here in these YouTube streets. All right. Also, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime we go live or drop content. Content like Country Rap Report. That's the podcast me and my brother Spank we do on a regular basis. Country Rap Report give you the best in country rap music. And we drop brand new episodes right here on these YouTube streets every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. All right. Shout out to my brother Spank. Shout out to the entire country rap genre. All right, man. Let's get into this. All right, I got to start off by saying congratulations to all my graduates out there, all right? Whether you're graduating from kindergarten, going to the first grade, whether you're leaving middle school, going to high school, or whether you're leaving high school and going into adulthood. I want to say congratulations to all my graduates out there, all right? Shout out to everybody who's done their time on that level and they're going to the next level. Big shouts out to you and as you continue your journey through life. All right, it's a hard feat, but you made it through. You're at the next phase, and congratulations. But what I want to talk about is the parents. All right, I want to talk about you parents and how, as parents, we got to start possibly putting out better examples. Now, a lot of you guys might know, without saying the name, I work for a major retailer. I work for a major retailer, and we contribute to a large amount of let's say entertainment value when it comes to holidays. All right, we supply a lot of things for people when it comes to holidays, parties, functions, events, whatever the case may be. So with this being graduation week, a weekend, and also Memorial Day weekend, I had the opportunity to service a lot of people who were under the pressure of creating a great, memorable graduation experience for their child. Okay? All right. So, this is why we're here. Hey, y'all. We got to be better to each other. We have to be better to each other. Now, understand, we are the first examples our children see. We are the roadmap to adulthood when it comes to our children. We got to put forth that example. All right? If you're a butthole, then chances are your kids will be a butthole. If you curse a lot, chances are your kids curse a lot. If you smoke, chances are your kids might smoke, drink, so on, and so on. But I want to talk about how we treat people in the public eye. How we treat people in the public eye. We have to be good to people. Okay? Now understand, being a parent, and I'm a parent of 5. I have 5 children who are now adults who at some point in time completed all the phases of life and graduating. From kindergarten to elementary, from elementary to middle, from middle to high school. I've had 5 kids. So I've done the program 5 times and actually also graduating college. This is the one thing I know. Proper preparation prevents failure. Okay? Proper preparation prevents failure. As a parent, you knew for 9 months at least that you had a child that was going to be graduating and going to the next phase in life. You knew that. You as a parent, you knew that. There was absolutely no reason, no excuse for you to say, I didn't know. Unless you have a child who didn't tell you and they graduated in summer school. Now, If you're parent, if you as a parent, if you're up on your kid's stuff, there's no way they should be able to tell you that, you know what, mom, I know you've been thinking I was gonna graduate all year, but I'm graduating in summer school. As a parent who keeps up with what their kids got going on, you shouldn't even fall into that. But let's just say you do. Let's just say you do or did. This is what I need you guys to do. And this is a personal blog but I'm sure there are people who work in the public eye who've been through these experiences. All right. When you come into a place of business and say you need your little napkins, your cups, tablecloths, whatever you're trying to do for that party, understand that every parent in your area, in your county, who has a grad, they're going through the same thing. They're going to do some type of little shindig, whether big or small. Okay? All right. Understand we live in America. And I know all you guys, if you watch YouTube, you watch TV, and you know what's going on. You know all jobs are having hiring issues. You know all jobs are hiring, doing less firing. Most companies don't have enough staff to even complete the tasks of their day-to-day work. So what I need you parents to do is when you come in stores to be more patient, more understanding of the person that you're asking to provide you a service. Okay? And again, y'all walk with me because this is something very, very personal to me. This happened to me. All right, over the weekend, graduation day in the county that I'm in. My first four encounters were terrible. And there were people of the community just like me. Now, I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just because someone works in retail, works in the service industry, that does not mean they're beneath you. And that does not mean that you have the right to speak to them in a manner just because they're telling you something you don't want to hear. It's not that they're denying to do it. Generally, or they're telling you what they're being told to tell you or what the situation is at that moment. We as adults have to be acceptable. If you come into a place 30 minutes prior to your event and you expect the person to have the same sense of urgency and to completely ignore everyone around them because you're 30 minutes late, you ain't got 30 minutes to get there, that is not right for you to put that pressure that you created for yourself on that person that's servicing you. It's not their fault. It's not their fault that you didn't know until the day of that your child was graduating, which you already knew. It's not their fault that you waited to the last minute to go get balloons, napkins, cups, tablecloth, whatever it is you choose to do. It's not that person's fault. So be accountable. Be accountable for yourself and how you plan things out. Be accountable if you're running late, but do not project the negative energy on other people. Okay. Now, all day, all the time, we see videos of people fighting at restaurants, fighting in places of businesses. We just seen an incident at the airport where two gentlemen got into a fisticuff. We see people fighting in restaurants. All kind of things go on. And most of these things come from the person behind the counter striking back. Because for some reason, we as a society feels like people behind the counters are beneath us. They're beneath us. Now, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Take a walk with me. All right. The people I encountered. The first person I encountered came in. They needed an item. I took care of them. I told them I'll get with them as soon as I can. Understand, in the area I'm at, graduation at 12 noon is 10 a.m. Within 5 minutes, I have 15 people in my line. And it's only me. It's only I and one other person. And the other person is handling business in the back to where they can't be pulled away. So it's only I to service all these people. First person, very, very understanding. Next person. And I don't want to bring out their race and gender, but I will. Next person, African-American female. She makes her purchase, and I tell her it's going to be 30 minutes before I can get to her because I have to handle all the people in front of me. Her immediate words were, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Now, the first thing that goes through my mind is, ma'am, it's some bullshit that you didn't handle getting your items yesterday or the day before or maybe the month before. But I continue to tell her that, listen, it's only myself and someone in the back, but they can't leave the back area unattended. They can't leave it unattended. It's just a safety violation. They cannot. I apologize for the inconvenience, but it's going to probably take me 30 minutes to clear my line and get to your item. She proceeds to just continuously curse me out as if I'm supposed to drop what I'm doing and not service the people who are not going to take the amount of time that she's going to take. Next person up is a gentleman. Same thing. He's pretty much purchasing the same type of thing. And I tell him, sir, it's going to probably be 10:45. It's going to probably be 45 minutes before I can get to you. That's some bullshit. You're going to make me get mad in here. Now he's actually bucking up, telling me I'm going to make him get mad. As if I don't know how to get my bob and weave on. As if I don't know how to handle mine. I don't know what him getting mad is going to do, because what it's not going to do is make me move any faster. Matter of fact, the fact that now her and him have verbally abused me, I'm probably going to move a little slower. Matter of fact, I might move slower because I want to see how mad you're going to get. Because guess what? I can bob and weave, but I'm probably going to call the police. I'm probably going to call the police. Because you are, number one, choosing to use profanity at me in the public eye. Number two, you're making your inability to handle your business in a appropriate time fashion my problem. Number three, you expect all these people behind you who walk through the door pretty much at the same time as you to be held up because you waited last minute. Now, I call that you not taking accountability. I really do. I call that you, as a parent, not taking accountability, sir. Next person comes up. They want an item, and they want it in a specific color. Now, not only do they not know we don't carry it in that color, they don't have any ideas of what colors we carry it in. They want me to basically play like the Home Shopping Network and tell them each and every color because they don't want to go look. They want to take the easy route. So now, mind you, all these people right behind each other, almost like this is the customer Illuminati, customer service Illuminati or something. Almost like their intent today was to F with me, to mess with Vic. I tell them we don't have the color. I tell them we don't have that color. And then what goddamn colors do you have then? I was like, ma'am, there is a big old sign at the end of that counter that tells all the colors we have. I didn't see that because you did not look. You did not look. No. And you know what? In the process, she tells me, well, you probably can move the line faster if you weren't arguing with me. Even though she asked me a gazillion questions till she came to that conclusion. Fourth customer comes up, has a bunch of items, but I tell him one of those items is going to probably be now, it's going to probably be 11:30 before I can get to it. 11:30? It's 10 o'clock. What the hell you mean? Sir, do you not see this line? Do you not see this line? Did you not know yesterday you're having this event? Why are you attempting to embarrass me because you're not hearing what you want to hear? Because what you want to hear is, I will get to you right now, sir. I will be subservient. And these other 20 people in line don't matter. But they're handling their business in a more conventional method of proper preparation. But these four people, I want to talk about these four people. Shout out to all the people in line that came through and told me, you know what? I couldn't do this job if I was you. You know what, sir? You didn't do nothing wrong. Sir, you were so patient. Shout out to everybody in that line who showed their appreciation for how I handled the situation. I didn't curse anyone. I didn't disrespect anyone. I held my head, took their verbal abuse, and channeled it into positive energy towards those other people. But you four people, sir, ma'am, all y'all parents, okay? All y'all parents. I want to ask myself, if you guys are the examples, y'all are the example setters for the future of your children. Number one, don't you think waiting to the last minute might be the way that you're teaching them how to business? Or maybe your child waited to the last minute to tell you that they will graduate. Matter of fact, one of these 4 customers told me, because me being older, me being a Leo, me having a slight Napoleon complex, I actually had dialogue with all these customers when the smoke cleared. I had dialogue with them. And actually, they seen it my way and apologized somewhat. The ladies didn't. The ladies somehow figured out a way to try to hold me accountable for their actions by saying, well, you kept saying different things. Well, ma'am, if I told you 30 minutes, when I tell the person behind them 45, I can't tell both of you guys 30 minutes. So it's not that I'm telling them different things. It's that we have a thing called the clock that's consistently moving. This clock is consistently moving. The gentleman told me, I'm a single father. Bro, this is just, I'm under pressure and I'm just trying to get it right. Sir, as a single father, I do understand, as a man, men, we don't get the respect we should or deserve when it comes to being fathers. And single fathers definitely probably get even less than that. So salute to you, sir. But I also seen you on the phone talking to someone, getting directions to your child's graduation. Now, I don't know. Maybe being a single father, you didn't get the opportunity to sign that paperwork. Maybe you didn't check your child's backpack. But I want to know, as a single father, why are you on the phone trying to get directions to your child graduation? Because I think you should already know. And you definitely should know an hour before you got to go there. But yet I, the person who is handling all you guys' service needs, I'm the one held accountable. So this is what I need you guys to do. Everybody in the world, everybody who checks out this video, if you choose to share it, I need you guys to be more understanding to the people that are servicing you. Whatever situation you came into that store or that place of business, it is not their fault. It is not their fault that you're running late. It is not their fault that you woke up late. It is not their fault that you had a bad flat tire. It's not their fault that you're having a bad day. We owe it to each other to be good to each other. In my world, in my mind, we owe it to each other to be good to each other. We got to be good to each other. Now, as a YouTuber, as a person who watches a lot of YouTube videos, I notice a lot of y'all don't be good to each other, but that's something I'm going to talk about at a later date. I'm going to keep it on this customer service. Be good to those people that's servicing you, because guess what? Your child might be behind that counter. Your child might be behind that glass. Your child might be behind that stethoscope, behind that badge. Your child is somehow, some way, possibly might be in the service world. And everything, it's almost impossible not to be part of the service world. If you're a doctor, you're servicing someone. If you're a lawyer, you're servicing someone. If you're a waiter, you're servicing someone. If you are a YouTuber, you're servicing someone. And somehow, some way, we're all servicing. Somehow, some way, we are all servicing. What I need, this is a call for us to be good, be better to each other, for these graduates, for these small eyes that are looking at us, for these people that we're providing the roadmap to how to treat people. I need us, we, to be good to each other. Please, I beg of you, please be good to each other. Please set the best possible example you can for your child. Now, I understand that we get stressed. I understand that we fall victim to the hustle and bustle. I get it. I fall victim to it myself. I have 2 jobs. I have a business, and I'm a part-time YouTuber. So I understand that we get in a rush. But the one thing I always do is when I'm dealing with someone who's providing me a customer service, I think about my kids. I think about the energy that I want projected on my kids, and generally that's the energy I project onto. That's generally the energy I project onto the people that are servicing me. Now, we do live in an era that a lot of times when you're being serviced, person might be texting, hey, how you doing? Can I help you? We might encounter that person who acts like it's our fault that they're working there, and it's not. We're going to always, from time to time, receive that energy. But you know what? As a parent, if your child is on the job projecting that energy, they might have learned it from you. They might have learned it from you. Energy is everything. Energy is everything. Number one, we have to protect our energy. Protect your energy. Number two, that was three. Y'all see that? That was three. I got the little. Number two, we have to be accountable. Okay, if you go into a store and the person's doing the best they can, and you choose to curse them out, be accountable for your actions and understand that you might be the reason they go slower. Be accountable if the people behind you decide to get on your head, and I'm not talking about physically because this is not about no violence, because you're acting away. Because we as adults, I see it all day, every day. Black, white, Latino, Hispanic, Asian, all races I encounter all day, every day. And I see a society of people who refuse to be accountable for the mistakes they made and look for the reason to blame it. You're running late to your child's graduation. That's no one's fault but your own, ma'am, sir. It's not the highway's fault. It's not the clock's fault. It's not the person you was talking to on the phone fault. It's your fault. No matter what the scenario is, you control your time. And we have to teach these grads. We have to teach these people who are moving on to the next level in their life. They have to control their time. Project good energy in order to get good energy back. But be accountable. They got to be accountable. We have to teach these kids accountability. Your mistakes are not someone else's fault. It's yours. Even if someone tricks you and sells you something, even if they misled you, it's your mind that made the buying decision. It's you. It is you. Okay? Again, man, salute to all the grads out there, whether you graduated from kindergarten going to first, whether you graduated from elementary going to middle, whether you're graduating from high school going to the next phase of life, or whether you're graduating college and going into adulthood. Salute to every single graduate out here. Salute to every single parent of a graduate. Salute to every single parent of a graduate. All I'm saying is, let's be good. Just be a good person to the people that are servicing us, especially in those moments of pressure where we feel rushed. Be good to those people behind the counter, because one day that person behind the counter might be your child. All right, it's your boy Vic XL Riding Dirty Radio. Again, make sure y'all check me out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Me and my brother Spank, we got brand new content with our podcast, The Country Rap Report. Vic XL Riding Dirty Radio. Stay blessed, stay strong, and you won't go wrong. Peace.